What's going on, guys? JAlLED here. Salute to everyone that's tuning in. Do y'all see this? This is a very good. It's a very good picture here. You know why? Because this woman right here, her name is Raven Yates. She abandoned her children in September of last year for 2 months until the 12-year-old daughter called her father because her and her brother were starving. You know why they were starving? Because this woman here, Raven Yates, the wannabe singer, female rapper, influencer, right? She decided that she was going to leave her kids in Texas and go to Alabama to lay up with some guy. And why you say lay up with some guy? One, because in the article here, it states that that's how she got caught. She was in some guy's apartment. That's how they found her. And two, because she was still posting to her Instagram. Now you have a lot of people. Now I won't say a lot. You have certain people who were making it seem like this woman was taken against her will, that, you know, she didn't do this willingly, like she would never willingly leave her children. Well, obviously you don't know a lot of these women, right? This is what Black motherhood is in 2023. Y'all may not want to hear this, but you need to hear this. This woman, Raven Yates, she's been arrested before, by the way, for assaulting a repo man. This woman left her kids for months, and instead of her going back to Texas and her actually going ahead and speaking to the authorities, turning herself in for what she had done, she decides that she's going to stay in Alabama, laid up with this guy, and post to her Instagram like nobody was going to do nothing to her. But they found her because she had been seen in Alabama, and a tip had led to the police to find out where she is. I told y'all, a lot of these women are mentally unstable. A lot of these women only care about getting D. This woman is laid up with some guy in Alabama while her children are starving in Texas, because she put up photos on her. She put up a video on Instagram showing her cabinets and how they were filled up with food. This is the premeditated leaving her kids behind. She knew she was going to leave her kids behind. So she video recorded, I guess, the food in her cabinets and things of that nature. But you leave your kids for 2 months. They're not in school. They're just sitting around the house. What do you think they're going to be doing? They're going to be eating. So they're going to go through that food. But you didn't care. Instead of allowing those children to go with their fathers, because she actually threatened the little girl, the 12-year-old girl, and told her if she was to tell her father that she had left them, that the father would take her and leave her younger brother behind. That's probably because Raven probably doesn't even know who her son's father is. This woman is your typical Western baby mama. This woman doesn't want to be a mother, but she keeps the children because she wants child support. That's it. You know, getting D from a guy is more important than being a mother to her children. And this woman is literally grinning as she's sitting in this police car because she gets the attention that she's always wanted. It wasn't enough she had paid articles written about her. She paid them probably to write articles about her. But now she's getting the attention. That's why she was posting to her Instagram. This is a woman who was hiding. She was going to leave her children behind. She wasn't going back to Texas, at least not anytime soon. She was literally going to leave those children there. Now, maybe she planned on going back, but 2 months? So Dick was that important to her that she decided to leave her children behind. This is your typical Black Western single mother. Y'all may not want to, you may not like this, but this is your typical Black single mother. They will leave their children alone at home so they can go to the club or they can go lay up at some dude's house. This woman was found at some guy's house in Alabama because that was more important to her than being around her children. And the dude that she with, he ain't shit either. He knows she got kids and she left him to go stay with him. Now, maybe she told him something different, but when that story broke, you still had this woman in your house, in your apartment. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of disgusting behavior all around here. Let's look at this article from Law and Crime. Police say they caught a Texas woman who abandoned her young children for nearly 2 months. Raven Yates, who's 31, was taken into custody on 2 counts of abandoning or endangering a child without intent to return. Yeah, she was going to stay in Alabama. Cops in Roman Forest, Texas, claim that she left the 12-year-old daughter and 3-year-old son at home alone September 28th, 2022, until the daughter's father discovered them on November 14th, 2022. See, the children are not registered in school and have been left at home alone from September 28th to November 14th. Officers said the family realized the children had been left alone when the mother was seen in another state without her children. According to police, the father, when he had learned what happened, immediately flew to Texas from California, where he had been working. The father had been informed that his child's mother had been seen in Mobile, Alabama without her children, and realized they were home alone because he had been asked by his daughter to send food regularly, cops wrote. Authorities claim that the children had spent much of their time alone without access to food or medical supplies. Police did their investigation, and then on December 8th, 2022, they obtained an arrest warrant against Yates. The U.S. Gulf Coast Violent Offender Fugitive Task Force followed a tip to an apartment complex in Mobile, Alabama. The apartment manager confirmed Yates was staying with a male in the complex, officer said, and at 4:30 p.m., the male friend cooperated with the entry into the apartment where Yates was apprehended. I told y'all, Dick was more important than her children. And that's most of these women. Most of these single mothers, they don't want to be mothers. If they can't be with the children's fathers, they don't want to be mothers anymore. And they will abandon their children. This woman abandoned her children because she wanted to go and be single and not have to deal with children. That's how she doesn't care about it. But society will tell you that the mother is the most fit person to take care of the children. Let's go to this article here. Smiling mom who abandoned kids for 2 months demanded lipstick for arrest pic. This woman is outright delusional. A mom who grinned widely as police seized her for abandoning her kids for 2 months demanded lipstick to look good in her arrest snap. Officers seized Raven Yates for leaving her daughter, who was 12, and 3-year-old son alone in a family home in the city of Roman Forest, Texas. Yates, who's 31, was arrested at an apartment complex in her home city of Mobile, Alabama on Wednesday. The suspect, who was staying with a male friend, was found after the Gulf Coast Violent Offender Fugitive Task Force received a tip-off about her whereabouts. When cops arrived on the scene, the friend allowed them entry into the flat to arrest Yates. Now they're making it seem like this person she was staying with was just some male friend. Yeah, right. I mean, it could be. Maybe this whole situation with this guy is platonic, you know. Police Chief Stephen Carlisle said she was photographed in handcuffs with a full smile on her face and seemingly unbothered by charges against her for allegedly putting her own children in danger. I don't know if she was playing a part or whatever it is, but she, I think, was playing for the camera. Of course she is, because she's not used to getting this type of attention. Women of today crave attention like that. She wanted to have a smile. She wanted to look good, the arresting officer reportedly said. She asked about putting lipstick on before the photo was taken. Yates is now being held at the Mobile Police Department awaiting extradition back to Montgomery County. Her children reportedly left alone in a home in Roman Forest on September 28th last year. The half-siblings are believed to have survived only because the girl asked her father to get takeaway food delivered to the home, claiming her mother was working. She was reportedly threatened by her mother, who told her that if she told anyone, her father would take her away and leave her little half brother alone. See the manipulation of these women? Very manipulative. The father found out what was going on when the family member spotted Yates without the children in her home city and alerted him. The girl's father called police and traveled to Texas from his home in California, where he was working at the time. Roman Forest Police said in a statement on November 14th, a concerned father reported to the Roman Forest Police that his 12-year-old daughter had been home alone with her 3-year-old brother since September 28, 2022, much of the time without access to food or medical supplies. After cops found the children, Carlisle told local media no food in the house. Everything was empty. There were some dry beans and spices. That was it. I bet that woman probably didn't even leave much of anything. Investigators also revealed that a pungent stench of urine lingered in the young boy's room. Yeah, that's Mother of the Year material here. This woman does not care about anybody but herself. And the reason why she was smiling is because she doesn't think there's not going to be any consequences for her actions. This is your typical Western single mother. These women should not be given full custody of their children because they don't care about their children. Their children are just a child support check. That's it. They're just a way to get government assistance. They don't care about these kids. This woman doesn't care about her children. Why don't you let the children stay with the fathers then? Because you can't get that child support check. It's all about winning. You want to win. You want to keeping the kids from the father is their way of winning, getting back at them. That's all they care about. While you laid up in Alabama with some other guy. Anyway, it's a great thing that she was arrested. She can smile in this photo all she want to, but you're a horrible mother and you deserve to spend a good substantial amount of time in jail because your children could have lost their lives because of you. So let me say in the comment section, let me know your thoughts, like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll see y'all next one.